seeing as I'm moving more towards the vintage home decor side of things and less like furniture projects, I thought I'd give like weekly vlogging a go. I thought that might be better suited to what I'm doing now in terms of like the vintage reselling side. But I'll caveat that by saying I do work full time, so it's not going to be like, I guess, a lot of other vintage resellers where they're going out thrifting all day and all the fun things. Like, I guess there'll be a real sort of snapshot of having this as your side hustle alongside a full-time job, what the reality of that looks like. So I'm just gonna film and see how it turns out. You may never see this, you may see this. So let's go. It is now 5:15 on a Thursday evening. I've just finished work. It's about an hour commute for me home to work, and I'm now at my studio and I've got a couple of orders that I need to pack. So I'm going to take you with me. We're going to pack them and then it's time to head home. Let's have a look at what we've got. I'm just going to turn my laptop on and see what orders we need to pick. So there's 3 orders on eBay to pack and 2 on Etsy. This is my little packing setup I have here. This is my table. I've got a Thrift label printer which I've had since like the very beginning, and I would definitely recommend it. It's been brilliant. I'll pop a link down below if you're interested. But yeah, let's go grab these items. I'm just having a look at the SKU. First one is these RCR crystal candle holders. Next is this jug back here and these vases. So there's vases, 4 cups and the jug. It's this beautiful amber glass. I don't know if you can see. And then some trays here. So it's a set of these 2 Calypto chance glass serving platters. And a mug and a Persian tea set. So Simba mug and this brass Persian set here. Oh, I've run out of space. Okay, let's do that and that. Right. Next, I'm going to grab some bubble wrap and I'm going to start packing. One down, 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. So as you can see, I like to wrap it as if it's going to get thrown from a tall building. And once I've bubble wrapped that, then I've got the stack of postcards that I just bought secondhand. And I have this roll of stickers, which is just a thank you for your order, a promo code, and also if you snap and share your purchase with my hashtag shop with PFS, then I do a monthly draw for £30 to spend on the website. So I pop that with that. Now I'm going to go find a box for this. Okay, I've located a suitable box. So now these are all going out the way. These are not normally here, but I'm doing a bit of a rearrange at the minute. So now I come over to the peanuts and I pop some peanuts in the box. Peanuts cushioning the bottom. So now I'll take the package, Pop that in there, and then more peanuts all around that parcel. So that's how it looks when I'm done with it. It is packed full of peanuts. These are eco peanuts as well. They just dissolve in water, or you can pop them in your compost pile. So now we can tape it up, weigh it, and print the postage label. It's Tuesday evening now and I'm back in the studio. I've got this exciting parcel which I'll unbox with you now. And then I've got a couple of orders that I need to pack before I get on to working on the furniture piece, and then I know my parcels are all going to go out as scheduled. So let's have a look what's inside here. So I bought these on eBay. They came up and they were pretty good price, enough of a good price that there was margin for me to make some profit in them as well. So I snapped them up. Oh, there's lots of packing materials that I can reuse here, which is amazing. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. Yeah, those were packed so well. Wow, amazing. And oh, they are gorgeous. Such gorgeous plates. Here we go. So these are Spode Stafford Flowers plates. So this is a Narcissus and Croea. And you see, look at that gold gilding on the outside. It's just so beautiful. And that's the back stamp there. And then there's this one, which is rhododendron and Principia. It's just such an exquisite plate. I've sold a smaller version of these, so it would have been not a saucer, but yeah, a smaller side plate version. These are a bigger sort of lunch plate. And the one I sold, I think I found it in a boot sale in a pile of ceramics. And I think I paid about 50p or a pound for the plate, and I ended up selling it for about 90 pounds. So when I spotted these at a good price, I thought, yep, there's enough wiggle room in there for me to make some money. So I bought them straight away. So we'll get those listed soon and on the website, and hopefully they can find their way to some new homes. So yeah, next is packing. Let's do that. I'll pick the orders and then we'll pack them together. Okay, so we'll do eBay orders first. So for eBay orders, we have this beautiful hobnail French dessert bowl. I'll pop a picture here of the listing photo so that you can see it more clearly. So that's going here in the UK. And then next is these silver plated salad servers. Again, I'll pop a picture here of the listing photo. And again, those are going here in the UK. So let's get those packed up. Okay, so Etsy orders going out. We've got this beautiful opal glass with these swirls through them. Again, I'll pop a better picture here. And That's going to the UK, but it's just got the most lovely colours. It almost looks like a plume of smoke, colourful smoke going through that, and that's a hand-blown vase. Then next up is this pair of mugs. The other one's wrapped up, but these are made in Korea. They've got this lovely little floral hand-painted design on them, and they're just really sort of mid-century retro. I just love them. They're not like super in your face, but they're just delicate, I think is the word I'd use. And finally, we've got this little chap. So picture here, and this is a gnome figurine from Leonardo. His name is Woolly Woodfoot, and he's got a barrel of beer, I believe. And oh, it's just adorable. I knew when I saw him that someone would love him, so he had to come home with me. So yeah, he's now off to a new home. Okay, so that's everything packed, ready to drop off at the Royal Mail lockers on the way to work. Now I can resume working on this until I need to go home. I've also been working on these plates. They've been glued, so now I've just filled in some of the cracks with milliput, which is like a putty, a 2-part putty. So I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'm going to try and paint it to minimize the appearance of the crack. Obviously, I'll declare that it's broken and cracked in the listing, but I don't want it to not be enjoyed by someone just because of that. So do a bit of a repair on those. And that's me done in the studio for this evening. Off home for dinner, and I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so I accidentally spent £500 at an auction yesterday, and I don't know whether I made a massive mistake or not, but I think I got some pretty cool things. But I need to get it all into the studio now, because I am meeting up with one of my friends, and we're gonna have a day of charity shopping, thrifting. So we're gonna go around, see what we can find, but like my car is full to the brim of boxes and bags of bric-a-brac, and I need to get it out so that she has somewhere to sit. So let's go get that done quickly, and then we'll go pick her up. So that's everything my 500 quid bought. So now I need to get it, oh yeah, and that there. So I need to get that up there now. So by the magic of YouTube, let's go. Oh, and as if by magic, it's now all upstairs, and I am pooped. Right, let's go pick up Anna. Yeah, I like those. Let it snow. Yeah. We've just arrived in Bognor Regis, and we're going to check out the charity shops here.
£8.
All for the whole set.
Yeah, but do I need the whole set?
Oh my god, that's so cute with the ladybird. So after yesterday's very busy shopping trip, I think we probably went to about 10 charity shops across Bognor Regis and sort of slightly into Chichester. This is what I picked up. I was very mindful of the fact that obviously I'd just spent 500 quid at a auction, and I didn't want to go mad. So this is very restrained, but here's an overview of what I picked up. I picked up this lovely embroidered cushion. I can't remember how much that was. Oh, the zip might need some seeing too, that's fine. So there's that. There was this lovely, I think it's a tablecloth. I just love the blue, and then it's got these embroidered floral details. So that was really pretty. And I feel like the stuff wasn't much more than £1 or £2. This came from Emmaus. No, not Emmaus, Stone Pillow in Chichester. And then there was this, which I just love that. So it's this bird floral detail with the fringing. I mean, it looks like a carpet sample, but it's not. So I guess it's been tufted. But yeah, I thought that was really nice. Then Anna spotted these candles. So they're the super thin candles. And they've got the little holders down there. But those might be really good for staging. So pick those up. Then there were these very 70s placemats. I think there's 6. So it was £3 for 6. So those are great. I believe they're linen. Love the pattern on those. This little footstool, floral embroidery, and that was £4. It's in really nice condition, so I was happy to pay the £4 for that. Then this little box, and it's got these hand painted details on it. Now it's got like a metal inner. I don't know if you can see it just sort of inside there, metal inner against the wood outside. So yeah, pick that up. Again, I think that was like 50p. Then there was this set. Oh, I don't know why it's going mad like that. There was this set of 4 saucers and one side plate for £2. But the reason I picked them up is they're Masons, and I quite like Mason stuff, and it does sell for me, so I picked those up for £2. Then this little Home Sweet Home brass duck hook. It just needs rejigging. I think they're probably oh no, it's just sort of riveted. Yeah, no, so that was really sweet, and that was £1.50. Vintage Cadbury Roses mug. I don't do too badly with vintage mugs, so I pick them up if I see them for a good price. And of course the very vintage Christmas lights. I just had to get these. These have been pat tested, and they were £2.50 from Stone Pillow. So yeah, love those. Then we've got this brass candle holder. Now, as you can see, that's missing, and I don't think that was missing when I bought it, so it's obviously been broken in transit, unfortunately. I paid £3.75. There is some other cracks on the glass there, but I think that might still be quite nice. I think I still might try and sell that. And then we've got some lovely linen napkins here with the holly embroidery. There's 1, 2 of those. Are they napkins? I think they are. Yeah, quite big ones. So there's a pair of those. So those are lovely. And finally was this tray. Let me see if I can get it. So it's got the glass upper, this floral print in the middle, and then this woven, it's only like that plastic, but it's woven around the outside, and then the, what do you call that? Oh, I can't think, it's Sunday, my brain's not working. Hardboard base. But it's super heavy, like really, really heavy, and that was £2. So it feels like really good quality. So those are all my goodies from yesterday. Not bad. Today I need to go on a bit of a listing spree. I've just got stock coming out of my ears and I hate it. I hate being this behind. Like, let me show you just how behind I am, because I still want to pick up stuff, because you like FOMO. What are you going to miss out on? Like, there could be the most epic deal that if you don't keep looking to buy stuff. But the flip side is that I have got a massive, massive backlog, like the worst I've ever had. Let me show you. So obviously all the stuff I picked up yesterday, plus some bits from charity shop trips during the week, plus that haul of stuff from Facebook Marketplace from the lady whose mum had passed. I've got some broken stuff and stuff down there that I want to do something with. I've got stuff in there, all of the auction stuff that I picked up yesterday, all of those shelves, and all of the shelf here, which is like a massive amount of stuff. Oh, and those bits down there as well. You can see why I'm panicking a little bit and feeling a bit overwhelmed, because I really just need to like blitz through the stuff, and trying to find time to do that, it's tricky. I mean, I have thought about getting someone in for like a week and just going, right, just do it, please, please, paying them minimum wage, whatever, and then them just blitzing through and photographing everything so that I'm up straight again. So I will need to think about that, because that could be a real serious option for me to try and get up straight, because I don't see how I'm going to do it otherwise. But today we're just going to start. I'm probably going to start with the stuff I picked up yesterday, just get that listed, done, put away. So that's where we're going to start. That's the parcels dropped off. It didn't accept the two bigger ones, I think because of like weight. So generally the heavier parcels, the locker just doesn't read the code. It wants you to take them into a post office to physically post them. So I'll drop that off lunchtime on my lunch break. But yeah, so it's 7 a.m. Oh my goodness. And I'm off to work. Right, this is being picked up by the courier today, so we just need to get that packed and ready. So that's all packed up, ready to go now when the courier arrives. Between finishing a piece and starting a new one, I like to have a bit of a reset day, just to get things tidied away. Things get a bit chaotic in here whilst I'm working on furniture. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I've been putting a load of stuff away. I had that huge auction lot sitting here. I think you would have seen that. So that's all there now, as well as some other stock bits I need to inventory. Tidied those away. That's still stock to be sorted through, boxes there. And I'm ready to start that tomorrow. But yeah, pretty much there now. I'm just going to photograph a few items for the website, and I'll show you what I picked up from the charity shop this week. Oh. Have you seen anything more gorgeous? I just love, love, love these antique Majolica plates. So I've got to get these listed today, and there's a couple that I'm going to repair. So as you can see, that hasn't been repaired terribly well. So I'm going to re-break it and re-glue it. And there's a couple that I need to do that with. See that one as well? Like, I just think I can make it look a lot nicer. That needs to be glued. And then this one yesterday, I cleaned off the brake. And I used some titanium oxide powder just to try and whiten it a little bit. And that piece there. And then I'm going to glue it using some Arundel 2-part glue, which dries crystal clear. This is really lovely glue for ceramics. I like using this one. So I'll show you how I do that, and then it's on to listing. It's going to be a listing focused day today, just because I've got so much of that inventory to get through that I showed you yesterday. So I'm currently working on these plates here that have been repaired, not too great. Like, you can see the glue and stuff, and it's yellowed over time. So I'm just going through them to re-break them. As you can see, I've done with that with this one here, and then I'll be able to re-glue it and fill it in. And this one here, There's just some residue left there and on the back. So what I do is I've got this plastic tub and I just boil some water. So boiling hot water into the tub. I might need a bit more than that, but for now. And I'll grab the plate and pop it in there and leave it to soak. And what that'll do, it should melt the glue. And then, oh, see all those bubbles? I should be able to break it apart and scrape out the glue. So I'm going to leave that for a little while. And I'm also going to do this little saucer here. Can you see that break there? I want to try and redo that. So I'm going to pop that in. I might just get another kettle of boiling water on that as well. Okay, so these have been soaking for like 20 minutes now. So I'm just going to see if it's loosened up at all. Oh, it's hot. See, look there, how it just pulls away. So I'm just going to pop that off. Pop that in there just to soften some more. Let's have a look at the one underneath. With this one, I just wanted to be able to get rid of some of that. So that's already cracked. You can see all the glue that's floating in the water. So let's grab this plate underneath and see what this one's like. Yeah, there you go. Perfect, so I'm just going to let all of those soak just a little bit longer just so that glue softens, and then we can start scraping it all back. Oh, and there's one of those disc plates that's come off now. I'm just going to take out each piece now, and I'm just going to use a little knife to scrape any glue away. And because it's warm, it should hopefully just literally come right off. What I might do actually is I've just got a wire brush here. I'm going to see if that might make slightly lighter, quicker work of it. No. Okay, that's that pretty much done now. So pop that to one side. I'll grab the next piece. That's all the plates taken apart now. So I'm just going to leave them to dry overnight and we'll glue them tomorrow. morning and welcome to Saturday. So it's going to be a pretty exciting weekend. I can't remember if I mentioned to you already, but a rather exciting opportunity came up this week. I am moving into a small booth at Arundel Bridge Antiques in Arundel in West Sussex. So how this came about is I put my name on their waiting list probably about 8 months ago and kind of forgot about it. I just sort of thought when the time is right, they'll call. I'm quite a big believer in what will be and just going for it. So I left it, and then out of the blue I got a call and they said there's a room upstairs. We're splitting it into quarters. The one half's been taken, so there's a quarter free. Do you want to take it? And I was like, let me come have a look. So I went and had a look, and I knew already that I was going to take it. Like, I'm so impulsive and so, just full steam ahead. So I was like, of course, I'll take it. So that was Tuesday. It's now Saturday, and I'm getting ready to move in. So I've had about 4 days to find shelving, display units, all this kind of stuff to put my bits on. So I've been scouring Facebook Marketplace. Thank God for Facebook Marketplace, because it's really come through. Like, I've managed to find a bookcase that was 10 quid, some shelving that was 30 quid, and then I'm going to do some like crates stacked as a display. And I think all in all, the crates have cost me like 20 quid. And then on top of the crates, I'm going to put an old step ladder that I can hang like linens off, and that's 10 quid. So all of the display stuff is coming in at like 50 quid, 60 quid. So that's amazing. That's really good. I've got to go pick up the ladder and one of the crates today. I've got everything else. And then, this afternoon about 3, because we want to try and avoid when there's going to be lots of customers in the shop. So they close at 4:30. So today from 3 to 4:30 we'll be setting up the display shelves, all of that, getting that ready. Then tomorrow we go back at 10 before they open at 10:30, and I'm going to start putting stuff on the shelves. And then on Monday they'll open the gate to the room so customers can go in. So I don't need it to be perfect, and I don't need it to be fully done by the end of tomorrow, but I need something in there. And then on Tuesday, whatever's left to put in, I'll go and do that then, because I've got the day off work, so I can focus on that. But so today is going to be pretty busy. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. I think this feels like the right next step to selling online, and I feel comfortable with the quarter room at the minute because it's not too much pressure, but it's enough space to put a good amount of things, selection, sizes. In terms of pricing, I'm following roughly the 50, 30, 20 model. So 50% of my stuff will be like £20 and under. 30% will probably be about up to £80, so between 20 and 80, and then 10% will be above £80. So a good mix of stuff. I really want to cater for people who just want to pick up bits and bobs, the stock I'm starting with is the stuff that's been sitting around on my online store for probably a year to 5-6 months probably. So all of that stuff is going to go straight into the booth, and then other bits that I've got in the studio that are a bit bigger. So I've got like this big blue Murano vase, I've got these big onyx lampshades, a small table, things like that I haven't had or been able to list online. Those are all going to go into the booth. So it just opens up another avenue for me to look at slightly bigger things. So right now heading to the studio. I've got orders to pack. I think I've got half an hour to do that. Then we need to start heading to Worthing to start picking up the stuff. Then we come back, finish packing the orders, get the orders sent out, start printing the tags for the prices for the stuff that's getting taken over. I don't think I'm gonna have time to start tagging stuff, but I can do that tomorrow as I'm putting it on the shelf. So I just need to get the price tags ready. So if I haven't worn you out already, stay tuned and let's go move into an antique booth. As you can see, the car is fully loaded now and we're on our way to Arundel to set up the booth. Stu's kindly agreed to help me do this bit, so yes. I'll show you the space before we put anything in it, and then I'll do a bit of a time lapse while we're setting everything up. So that's where we're going, just over there. My partner's here, so he's gonna help me just.
Just shove it down the floor. Yeah, literally just shove it down here. And
Perfect.
we will deal with it.
Just putting it all in here for now.
Ladders.
Yeah, we're not just leaving it downstairs for now to park the car.
Yeah. But I assume you do that. Yes.
Charlie's taken up your black bag.
Oh, she doesn't have to. We'll come in and do the taking up.
Sometimes working around the corner there, it's like they park for an hour. If you can find a space.
Perfect. We'll try there first.
Further down, right down past where all the goals are.
Yeah.
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 Don't
Perfect.
I do the kids.
It's almost needs to go straight up.
Should we take this straight up?
Yeah, take it straight up.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, up there. And then go down. Oh, thank you.
Still smell of new painting.
I know. And then it's just the shelving still in the car. I'll grab that. Not sure.
Already get started. Shoulder sleeves up, off we go.
That's pretty handy. The signs around there's no parking because of the market. It's 3:30.
Like it's literally just ended the, well,
4 minutes.
yeah. So we're just over there.
It's always loads of space.
It's always the difficulty moving in. Once you're in,
I know.
you can just bring bits in again. You know,
And that's exactly it. Exactly it.
but doing everything on the one day, we've all experienced that.
Cheers, Sally.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing what happens.
I
today.
know. So that's my space over there. It goes as far as the window there. And then this is going to be someone else's spot, not Stu's. And then this belongs to this person. And then that's the door where you come in this room. So we're just going to start setting up now. I'll pop you on a time lapse and hopefully it all goes to plan. As if by magic, ta-da! All Stu's hard work. Shelves are up. And then this is my little contraption here. So a couple of crates and a ladder, some baskets. So I'll be bringing in all the goodies tomorrow. But yeah, that's all ready to go. It's early Sunday morning and today is move-in day for the antique centre, so popping all the goodies in the shelves and display that we set up yesterday. So I'm heading to the studio to print off some final tags. I'll show you what I've been doing for my tags because it's worked out quite well, and then loading up the car and going to Arundel for 10 a.m. So it opens to the public at 10:30, but I can go in from 10, and then it's just going to be a case of putting everything on the shelves, attaching the tags to everything, because at the moment I've got everything wrapped up. I haven't tagged it yet, and I'm toying with the idea of tagging it in the studio if I've got time, so I don't have to do that when I get there. But it will all very much depend on what sort of time I've got, and also with them being wrapped up at the minute, there's less chance of them breaking, hopefully, in the crates during the move. I haven't overfilled the crates really, so they shouldn't break anyway, but I think I'll just do it once I'm there, and I'll take my thermal printer with me in case for any reason I've missed any tags. But I've basically been packing the crates and sticking the tags for those items in that crate, so when I come to unpack, all the tags are in there already for those items. But yeah, you never know. It's good to have a plan B, so I'll take my printer with me. I think the gentleman who's got the half room opposite me is going to be unpacking his stuff as well today, so I'll try and do another time lapse of me unpacking, but obviously I have to be respectful of him as well. So yeah, let's head to the studio. So this is how I've sorted stock to go into the booth. So I exported all the products that were on my website, and then my SKUs are in date order. So anything that was listed last year, I've put to go into the booth, and my sort of item coding for the booth is the month that went into the booth, the year, and then item number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way I can sort of tell at a quick glance how long something's been in the booth. And then these are just the same descriptions as what I've got on my website, and then the prices for the booth. So I've got all of those there. And then for my labels, I've just been using my Vretti label printer, thermal printer, which is brilliant. I love it. I'll link it down below if you're interested. I got it from Amazon. So I've been using the 4x6 labels as my template. So in Canva, I've got my 4x6 template, and then I've just divided that up into 6 parts. So my code, the description, the item number, and the price. And then I'm downloading that as a PDF and then printing it on there. So there they have printed there. So tear those off, and then that one is slightly, that one's only got 4 versus the ones where I'm doing 6. So then, I mean, it works better when I've got a whole pile of them, but let me set you up and I'll show you how I then quickly cut these. So then I've got this paper cutter, and I'll just line that up. Slice like that. I'm just going to reprint this one because, as you can see, it's cut off on the bottom. And then I just take them like that. And then I just take my labels, peel them off and stick them on. So there, that's how the label will look. So I do those quickly. I keep throwing these in the bin. Oh dear, oh dear. I've got these bowls that I'm taking as well, but I want to give them an oil before we go. So I'm using Fusion Hemp Oil Wood Finish. This is food safe and it gives it a really nice finish. So I'm just going to apply that with a cloth quickly. Car is loaded. I am a hot sweaty mess already. Oh, heading to Arundel now, with trying not to break anything, and we should be there for 10 hopefully, so then we can start unpacking. Yay! The amazing thing about Arundel is that it's only like 10 minutes away on a good traffic day, slightly more on a bad traffic day, away from my studio, which makes it super easy and convenient to get to for restocking and all of that, especially bearing in mind I'm still working full time, so weekends are going to be my only opportunity really to have a look. So yeah, really chuffed that it's nearby. I didn't have time to do any of the tagging before we left, so I'll do that there as I'm unpacking. I think that makes the most logical sense. I bought lots of other little bits and bobs with me as well, like dried flowers and things that I can pop in vases just as an extra element of staging. And obviously they can get sold with the flowers, I'm not worried about that. But just some nice little touches. One thing I have remembered that I forgot is like cleaning wipes, just to dust and clean stuff off. So there is a tiny little corner Morrison's just across the way, so I'm gonna have to stop in there and get some cleaning things. Yeah, I knew there is always something I forget. That's inevitable. So yeah, we'll do that after we've unloaded into the centre.
Gates open.
Hello, is it okay?
Oh, yeah. bonk it down
Yeah,
there.
I've got about... Morning!
This is Brenda. Brenda, this is Anita.
Hi Anita, nice to meet you. Same name as my mum. That'll be
Won't
easy
forget.
to remember. Yeah, I've got about 7 little crates, so I'll just offload.
Super busy.
Yesterday was really busy.
Yeah, really busy.
Wow.
Open the door. Stand here so I can tell people when it opens.
I know. You know they'll be.
You told a bauble yesterday, or like a little decoration, a snowman decoration or something. A decoration, Anita, I think I sold. But the person who did the best yesterday was VO. What's her name? I don't know who she is. Hello, how are you?
Oh, sorry. After you.
No, after you. You're carrying stuff.
This is Brenda. This is your other person upstairs.
Oh, hello. Chris, is it?
Chris. You are Chris, aren't you? Yeah, you are Chris.
Yeah. Hi. Sorry. I know all about you
Brenda.
already.
Brenda, this is Chris. Chris, this is Brenda.
Hi.
Right. Good, I hope.
Oh yeah. I was admiring your boxer figurines yesterday.
All right, yeah.
Oh. Oh, it is a lovely mirror. It's one of these things I've held on to because it's too big to sell online. And I was like,
You don't need to read that. Go.
I was thinking one day I'll have a space. I've got one more thing.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah. Again, one day I'll be able to sell it.
Right, I'm going to just close the door. Are you going?
I've got one more.
Yep. I'm going to close the door behind you. I'll open that up again, just so people don't give you give you half an hour.
Thank you. Right.
Longer. See you in a bit.
See you in a minute. I've pretty much been here the whole day. It's 3:30. I got here at 10, but I'm done for now. I need more stuff. I underestimated how much I'd need, but let me show you how it's looking. That's where you come in. I've got some floral book plates there, and then these are my shelves. I'm going to put some books down there, and I want to get like dividers here so I can maximize this space. And then that's that. I need to get some more wall art. I need to bring some from the studio. Then I've got those bits there. Those bits there. And then some linens on my little ladder, and those bits up there. So that's how the space looks. And then obviously there'll be someone there. And then this is the other side of the room. This is Chris and Leslie. They have really lovely stuff as well. The most gorgeous bears. So that's their side. And the rest is out there. I'll do a video walking around for you yeah, I'm really happy with how that's turned out. Well, that's a wrap on this week, 2 weeks-ish vlog. So I hope you enjoyed seeing me go thrifting and sorting out the workshop and setting up my first antique booth. I'll obviously keep you updated on all the booth things that I do, and yeah, make sure to subscribe if you want to see my antique booth journey unfold. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.